G'day folks, today we're looking at another one of the Matchbox purple range. This is the Messerschmitt Bf109E from the early 70s. The boxing looks like the normal Matchbox boxing from the 80s, but I believe it's a Revell one because the number has been changed from PK17, and there's the little recycly looking thing down here, which you don't see till about 1990. Otherwise, the look is pretty much the same as the 80s reboxings. We have, on one side, we've got what the model looks like completed with decals but no paint. On the ends, we have the just basic information with the aeroplane only, and the number here is 40017. On this side, we've just got a bit of information, skill level number 2. Normally they're in these colours, there were the 4 dots, and just a bit of information there, it tells you what you get. And on this end it's the same as the other end. On the back you get the markings. Now these are the ones they had for a while. This is where I discovered the Romanian Air Force, and then there's the desert camouflage there. Now the decal marking here, as well as on the nose art, has shown that it has been changed to comply with European legislation at the time, which involved removing the symbol from the fin, but otherwise it is pretty much the same. Now this box has never been opened. It's sealed with the circular seals there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it. So being opened for the first time. And what do we get? We get the bright colours, which suits the desert camouflage scheme. So we'll look at the instructions first this time. The instruction sheet folds out like so. Same instructions as always. Step 1, pilot goes onto the seat. Step 2, the pilot in the seat goes into the fuselage, which is put together. Step 3, assemble the propeller assembly. Step 4, the front top decking, canopy and prop goes on. Step 5, the tail planes and the support struts. Step 6, the wings go together and on, and the radio mast as well. Step 7, put the undercarriage together. Step 8, put everything else together. And it gives you the option down here, it's not numbered, to put it, assemble it in a way where the undercarriage is retracted. And on the back of the sheet we have, again, paint information, different languages, information about the prototype, and then how to paint which various colours, and how to put the decals on. Now the propeller has come away from the sprue there, so here's the prop. I'll set that aside. Looking at the sprue in this fairly lurid bright yellow, it's got the typical Matchbox detail, fairly sparse, some raised panel lines, one recessed panel line there, typical level of detail, which some would say is toy-like, but built up into a pretty nice kit. And then looking at this side, similar sort of a get-up. Looking at the second sprue, it's the wings and undercarriage doors, various other parts, tail planes, the half wheels if you want to do it wheels up, or the what else have we got here? Bits, we've got bits. So yeah, you just see the underwing, torpedo, mast, etc. The decals, the covering tissue came off, and so again it's pretty much the standard German and Romanian markings with the Messerschmitt Bf109E label there if you wanted to put that on the stand, which you no longer got. and it's missing the German symbol from the fin. Transparency is typical Matchbox. It's fairly thick, but because it is pretty much flat-sided, you don't really notice any distortion. Now, these kits were good fun in putting together and trying to achieve that mottled desert camouflage look, which came up pretty well, generally speaking, if you just had a little bit of patience, which I sometimes did. And yeah, they were a fun kit. Not much by today's standards, but hey, this was the 80s. So thank you, folks, and we'll see what we can do next.